In this video, we will cover a basic experience to help develop your dog's impulse control. All puppies and some dogs without any practice do not have impulse control skills. By starting with a simple exercise like this one, you will be constructing the basic foundations needed for your dog to have manners in everyday life. Your dog will benefit from this exercise if they try to eat anything they see fall or exist on the floor without hesitation, or if they jump up on counters or tables to steal food or household items. In short, the dog sees it, wants it, and takes it. While we won't be able to solve those specific problems in this one video, we can start guiding your dog in the right direction of establishing good manners. Every time you want your dog to learn a new behavior, you must start simple and easy. Setting them up for success at the beginning is an important value in positive reinforcement training. Let's get started. Gather the materials you need: appropriately sized treats, and a clicker or other marker cue. If you are confused about the materials, look back on earlier videos for more information. Step 1. Place one treat in your hand and offer your dog a fist. If your dog has learned the touch cue already, you'll want to try to make some distinction between this lesson and touch, either by changing the positioning of your hand or by using separate verbal cues. The dog will most likely investigate this fist given to them. We want to wait until the dog has stopped investigating our hand to mark and reward. The dog may continue to sniff, lick, nibble, or paw at your hand. We do not reward and encourage these behaviors. Keep the tight fist and be patient. The dog may not give up in the first few seconds. It is important to mark the behavior at the precise moment they pull away from your fist. When you mark the behavior, you can open your hand and let them eat the treat, or you can release the treat onto the ground. This behavior has no verbal cue, so no need to say anything to your dog when starting the exercise. As with any training exercise, you want to make sure your dog can successfully complete the behavior 5 times in a row. If they continue to struggle right now, give them more time to work it out before increasing the difficulty. Changing the difficulty can be one of 3 categories. Distance is in regard to how close your hand is to the dog. Duration is asking them to continue the behavior for a little longer than the previous time. Distraction can be the environment you're in or the value of treats you use. The higher the value of treats, the more difficult the exercise will be for your dog. Every time you change the difficulty, make sure you continue to be patient and only change one thing at a time. If your dog has proven to be successful at the basic level of the game, let's make it more difficult for them. The advanced version starts the same way. Place a treat in one hand and present the fist to the dog. Now that your dog has learned to not go for the closed fist, we are going to teach them to not go for an open hand. Yes. Open up your palm upwards to expose the treat. The moment your dog reaches for the exposed treat, close your hand back into a fist immediately. This is telling them that if they go for the treat in an inappropriate manner, they will lose access to it. When they back off again, open your palm and repeat. Once again, be patient and work at your dog's level. If they only look at the exposed treat for 1/2 of a second, mark and reward that behavior. You can slowly shape the behavior into longer moments. This level of the game is building upon the concept of the dog understanding that the behavior is complete when marked by the marker cue, not whenever they feel like it. The expectation for this exercise is to lay the foundation for your pup learning to take a pause and wait a moment before acting on their urges. We will continue to build on this foundational lesson with our videos for the food bowl weight game, tug and drop, and several others. As your dog gets older, and with more practice, they can further develop the skills needed to not jump and get what they want, and not take food or toys in an inappropriate manner, and instead offer polite behaviors that will benefit you and your dog. The more you practice, the easier it will be to generalize this paused moment when getting a toy out for play, putting their food down for meals, and many other real-life situations.